staff representatives on the college's Planning and Budget Committee, also known as P&B. You may recall that 2 years ago, President Durden announced at the town meeting that support staff would become members of P&B to add yet another voice to the committee discussions. In the fall of 2007, Tim and I joined the committee after being elected by the members of the President's Support Staff Forum. We'd like to thank President Durden, Dean Weissman, the senior staff, the faculty for giving the support staff an opportunity to serve on this very important all-college committee. This last year and a half has been an eye-opening experience for both of us, and given the way the economy is today, the months ahead will be very challenging, not only for us as individuals, but most especially for the P&B committee and the college. While we cannot tell you about the actual discussions that take place every Thursday afternoon, we can tell you that Tim and I joined senior officers, faculty members, administrators, and representatives from the Student Senate for a full hour-and-a-half meeting. All of the members sit around the seminar-style tables. Our discussions are thorough, substantive, sometimes lively, and always civil. We are there for a common purpose, and all of us come prepared to ask questions and express our opinions. The first year we were on the committee was a real learning experience for us. I remember our first meeting when the overview of the operating budget figures for fiscal year 2009 were projected on the screen. Wow, what exactly did all of this mean? Where do I begin to read this chart? And then how do I ever comprehend all of this? It took several meetings with each of the senior officers from the academic program, student life, facilities, library and information systems, financial operations, enrollment and college relations, development to HR services, giving an overview of their particular area and their budgeting needs for me to begin to see the big picture as to how many areas needed these funds, just how much money there was to go around, and where did this money come from? Tuition and fees, annual giving, income on our investments, government grants, room and board, auxiliaries. I must confess, I was absolutely amazed when it came time to confirm the budget, how things just fell into place. The senior officers had taken a long, hard look at their budget needs and came back to the committee with cuts that brought us to a balanced budget. That was last year when things were good. As we have just heard from President Durden, the current economic crisis is already affecting the college and will continue to do so for the foreseeable future. Planning for the 2010 budget year has been more difficult, as you all can imagine from listening to the news and watching your own retirement accounts change dramatically. We all need to tighten our belts wherever possible. Small things will make a difference. Now Tim has a few concluding remarks.
Okay, hold on your seats because I'm not used to this kind of stuff. But it is important, so that's why I'm here. We are really not asking any more of you than what the Green Devil has already suggested. Turn off the lights in areas that are not being used. Use bicycles or walk when possible. Reuse paper that has only been printed on one side. Shake those toner cartridges one more time to get some more use out of them. There are many more things that we can be doing. We can share ideas with each other, let our representative to the President's Support Forum know what your suggestions are, and we can share them at our meetings. We all need to be responsible and will need to make sacrifices and changes in our behavior as we seek to cut costs. We need to find ways to do our job more efficiently, to work together as a community of faculty, students, administrators, support staff, so that we can continue to move Dickinson forward. We are pleased that the support staff have been given a seat at the Planning and Budget Committee table, and we encourage others to accept this responsibility if asked to serve when our respective term expires. We have been given a wonderful opportunity to better understand the operating budget of the college and in turn those programs and characteristics that must be preserved to maintain the distinctiveness of a Dickinson education. We all have a role to play to sustain this remarkable community. As President Durden reminds us, we must all take ownership of the current fiscal challenge and do our part to move Dickinson through these difficult times into a new economic era. Thank you.